strong, we are the rock. We'll make the show until we drop. We'll bring you news and we won't tell you lies. Please watch the clock or we will cry. It's made for students just like you. You're gonna wanna see what we do this week on the rock. 3, 2, 1, we're live.
Good morning, AHS. I'm Nathan.
And I'm Ethan. Welcome back to The Rock. We have a pretty information-heavy episode today, so make sure you're paying attention.
But first, here's some school-related news. There's a choir concert in 6 days on Tuesday the 16th for any music enthusiasts. Go support our singers.
Speaking of the arts, auditions for the play have been postponed to Monday, December 15th at 3 p.m. in room 005. Make sure to have your 1-minute monologue memorized.
We currently don't know what the play will be since the rights to John Proctor as the villain were revoked.
In other news, there's currently an ongoing war in Sudan that many of you probably don't even know about.
This war has been going on for the last year and a half. The following segment was made by Nadia Carey.
In April of 2023, a civil war started in Sudan, a country in Northwest Africa, between the northern and southern regions as the tension between the two military groups, Rapid Support Forces RSF and Sudanese Armed Forces SAF, boiled over. The two leaders of the groups have been conflicting over a new government system, fueling to the tension between them. The tension has now started conflicts leading to a famine, leaving around 21 million people to be facing malnutrition. The cities of El Fasher and Kagdouli have been taken over by the RSF, causing civilians to flee without food to neighboring cities. They have gone to aid workers for support, and the aid workers have reported that many severe cases of malnutrition have come in. This is not the only area, as the ICP has reported many other areas going into late stages of famine. There are now many charities giving their proceeds to Sudan, like Actions Against Hunger, Save the Children, Doctors Without Borders, and the World Food Program. Please go to their websites for more information if you have the resources and would like to donate.
Please remember to donate if you can. Thank you, Nadia, for sharing that with us.
On a lighter note, there's a creative writing club meeting in the Anacortes Public Library next week on the 17th, which is a Wednesday.
Speaking of the library, Zephyr has gathered some information regarding what's happening there.
Hello Anacortes. As some of you may already know, the Anacortes Public Library has recently experienced multiple layoffs due to financial struggles within our city's government. These layoffs have deeply impacted the Anacortes Public Library and our community members who use its resources. I'm Zephyr and today I'm going to tell you exactly what these effects are, why they've happened, and who they have affected. First, I'd like to show you all a brief overview of how the city manages its funds so we can all see just where the money is right now. Okay, so here's the proposed 2026 budget book for the city's operations. You can see here the allocated money for each fund. The general fund is allocated about $43 million and the public library fund down here is allocated about $1.5 million. And if you don't already know, the allocated money in each fund is how much money that department is allowed to use in the 2026 fiscal year. So this means that the library is allowed to spend $1.5 million this year on things like salaries, books, electricity bills, repairs, projects, etc. And you can also see here to the left that the library's budget last year was $2.2 million, which is a 28% decrease to this year. So what are the cuts? Well, to explain this a little bit more, I conducted interviews with both a local librarian who was laid off and a city council member. So hopefully we can get this all cleared up. My first interview was with Diana Farnsworth, a local librarian who was laid off with some of her colleagues. Diana also happens to be the vice president of the school board, so she's no stranger to difficult decisions and financial burdens. Here it is.
Wow, that really makes me think a lot.
If you'd like more information on the topic, you can find the full segment here on the AHS Live YouTube channel.
Since we're on the topic of things that make me think, do you know what really racks my brain? Chess. There are now chess club meetings every Thursday in room 116 from 3 to 4:30 p.m.
Chess isn't really my thing, but you know what is? Sports.
There are 2 home games in the next few days. Girls wrestling against Blaine on the 11th and boys basketball against Mount Vernon on the 13th. There's also an away girls basketball game against Mount Vernon on the 12th.
Thank you for sharing that information, Nathan.
The next segment, made by Nadia and I, is about the recently developed Spanish Club.
My name's Caitlin Hart.
Kylie.
I think it's important to have a Spanish club to expose people to different cultures and to improve learning the language, because a lot of different countries around the world speak Spanish and it's good to be able to connect to them.
I feel like just making more of an impact on students, and I feel like just encouraging them to broaden their perspectives of different cultures.
It's important to have Spanish Club because we want to get people excited about learning other languages and about other cultures. And it was two of my students that came to me, especially one particular student, Kylie, who got this going, who were really excited themselves and wanted to share that excitement with other people.
We bring in some food typically representing the current country we're learning about almost every single week, and every week we have some sort of game. Right now we're doing Loco Tupre, so for the people who have taken Spanish so far, it's kind of like Locura de Marzo, and there's 16 different songs to vote on, and whoever wins gets a small little prize.
If you are interested in learning about other languages and other cultures, then I would really encourage you to try out the club and come bring your ideas and your excitement to help keep the club fresh with new ideas, and so we can continue to expand.
Every Monday right after school from 2:50 to 3:50.
Yeah, you can contact me, you can contact Kaylin, or you can contact Miss Lehman.
How exciting. Another thing I'm also excited about is that Miss Poland's back.
Welcome back, Miss Poland.
We're all so glad that you're back, and we missed you a lot this year.
You know, I can't wait for the weekend and for Christmas.
Well, good thing Christmas break's coming up. We only have 8 school days until winter break officially starts. But you know what you don't have to wait for? This week's Purple Head Hint.
Purple head. Purple head. Purple head. It's purple head time. Purple head. Good job to last week's Purple Head winners, Cora and Amelia. This week's Purple Head hint is the purple head shines where crystal reigns, and Office of Order hides what remains. Good luck head hunting, AHS.
Good luck head hunting, AHS.
All right, that's our episode for today. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, please feel free to email us at ahslive@asd103.org.
And with that, from our rock to yours,
Have a great day, AHS.